video. To start this video off, we're going to take our wall magic clips all the way closed and going straight up alongside the head and creating that box shape. Right here, we're going to keep a steady hand going along the top of the high top. Make sure you have a steady hand doing this, guys. You don't want to pat somebody doing this. Now we got the excess hair out the way that we don't want. And we're going to start off by making our first initial guideline. And we're going to continue this guideline all around the head, making a consistent line throughout the entire head. Now we got our first initial guideline put in. Now we're going to take our silver FX trimmers and go right underneath that first initial guideline, getting that much closer to the skin. We're going to pick up our single foil Babyliss shavers and get as close to the skin as possible, right underneath where we left off with the trimmers. So now we pick back up our wall magic clips and we have the lever all the way open, and we're going to create our second guideline through the entire head. And guys, remember, keep the same width with your guidelines through this type of haircut and throughout your any type of haircut. Keep the same width of fading area that you're going to be doing for each guideline. So now we got our second initial guideline in. We're going to take it out by closing the lever halfway to lighten up the line, and then we're going to close it all the way to take the line completely out. And we're just going to keep playing with our lever the exact same way until the second guideline is completely out, and continue on with the fade. So I start off with my number one guard, continuing to fade throughout the entire head, starting with the lever all the way open. And we're going to go halfway, and then we're going to close it to make that line as light as possible for our next step. So we did all what we can with the number one guard. Now I put on my half guard and I open it halfway to try to erase that slight line that you see, but it's not going to take it all the way out, so I'm gonna have to close it all the way to take it completely out. And if that doesn't take it out, I would take off my half guard and open the clipper all the way open and use the corner of my teeth on the clipper to take that guideline out. And like I mentioned, guys, in the first tutorial, I'm gonna be trying to put as much content as I can out. I'm probably gonna be dropping a tutorial every Friday, if possible, man. I'm just trying to stay on my grind, trying to get as much, information out there for you guys, especially you new barbers out there, and trying to see what exactly to do on different types of haircuts, and what steps you need to take. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing that for y'all, and we gonna be learning and growing together. And right here, we're just cleaning up, making sure everything is in order, and getting that box nice and right. So we got the duck clips pinning back his hair. Now we're starting on the edge up, brushing everything down, making sure that we don't push him back. Guys, when you're doing his haircuts, don't push anybody back. You don't want that unless it's absolutely necessary. And you consult with your client to make sure that it's okay for you to, make the hairline as straight as possible. But if you don't have that consent, keep everything natural, always. So right here, we're gonna jump into our vertical bars, making sure they're at 90 degrees and making sure they're even on both sides. And I can't stress enough how important the edge up line is on a haircut. It's the most important thing that you can possibly do doing a haircut. I mean, the first thing that people look at is your hairline. So making sure that is as perfect as you can get it is most important thing. But this hairline is coming out very well. It's looking very crispy, and we haven't even begun using enhancements yet. And don't knock enhancements, man. If the client likes it, by all means do it. I mean, it just adds another sauce to the haircut. It makes it pop out even more. So yeah, man, go ahead and use enhancements, bro. And make sure that your client is educated about it too, and give them what they want, give them that sauce that they're looking for. So right here, we're just going to use the Sean Cuts Hair Color Enhancement card along with the Get Beam color enhancement, no drip. And this stuff is amazing right here. And the products that Team 45 is coming out with is crazy. So shout outs to them, and I can't wait for something else to drop out. So yeah, man, we just making sure that this color enhancement is evenly distributed throughout the hairline, making it pop out, and getting them nice and right. And shout outs to the client, man. This dude likes to stay fresh, man. He's always geared up, and had to shout out to him. So big ups to him, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the swagger right, man, and keep balling. But yeah, shout outs to the client for real. So we gonna hop in with the razor, man, and it's just adding another spark to the haircut, and it's just making it that much cleaner and that much sharper, and people are gonna notice when he step out, and and he go out somewhere and people stop him and be like, yo, where'd you get your hair cut? And he'll tell them, man. So yeah, add this to your arsenal if you don't have it in your arsenal already. Yeah, so we just getting the hairs that was underneath the neck strip. And yeah, man, this is the end of the haircut. My man came in here and needed a haircut. I was able to give that to him, and he's looking fresh walking out the door. So yeah, this is Sheem the Barber. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm out.